Hello, everybody. John Johnston, Corn Nation. Big Ten Media Days start this week, and it's time to get ready for the 2022 college football season. When Media Days start, the Big Ten media members get together and they vote on where they think each Big Ten team is going to finish for the season. This is handled by the Cleveland Plain Dealer, which is a website, cleveland.com now. And basically how it works is this. As a media member, when you look at this and you're going to vote, you don't really spend the time going through each team and doing some kind of like tactical look at each team. And what you do is look at it from a strategic standpoint. You don't make bold predictions because you have to maintain credibility as a media member. So what you do is look at who's consistently good over the years. So in the East, here's what we have. We have Ohio State being picked as the unanimous favorite to win the division. Is that shocking? No. I mean, Ryan Day had some defensive issues last season, and Michigan broke through. But you're looking at this, and really what you're weighing here is Ohio State going to be good, better than everybody else in the East, or can Jim Harbaugh have two good seasons in a row? And I think when you look at Michigan and Jim Harbaugh, you go, that guy's kind of flaky. And Michigan, they need to prove it. And then you look at number 3 at Penn State, and you're kind of like, I like James Franklin as a coach. They've been consistently good, but not consistently great, and they haven't broken through at all. And I mean, it's a tough division. Michigan State, good season last year, but again, can they prove it? Can they break through? Can they do anything? Probably behind Penn State because they're not as consistent. And let's face it, Sparty's the little brother to everybody. And until they prove otherwise, that's where they're going to stay. And then you have the rest. What is it? Maryland, Rutgers, and Indiana. Indiana, where basketball season is still a little ways off. So let's go to the West. That's where Nebraska resides. And what do you go with there? Of course, you go with the Wisconsin. It's not even close. They get most of the first place votes. Why? Because Wisconsin's been the most consistent team in a division full of really mediocre, a mess, honestly. Kind of a shit show of a division, really, when you compare it to the East. But Wisconsin has a new offensive coordinator, but they still get picked there. Over who? Iowa? And that's where you put Iowa. Why? Because Iowa, Kirk Ferentz has been consistently decent. He's gotten a lot of more wins lately because the Big Ten West really is kind of just a mess. And who else are you going to pick at second? And you put Minnesota there. PJ Fleck hasn't had any kind of breakout season. He's been decent, but again, nothing flashy. There's nothing that PJ Fleck has done there that would show that he's going to beat the other teams. Purdue, 4th, that probably seems about right. Again, Jeff Brom, kind of fun. Purdue's probably happy if they make a bowl game every year. And again, nothing spectacular. There's no reason for you to look at Purdue and say they're going to be ahead of Wisconsin. There's no reason to look at any of these teams and think they're going to beat Wisconsin, because Wisconsin is just consistently better than everybody else. And then you have Nebraska at 5th. I know that a lot of you are probably going to say, well, I'd rather they weren't overhyped. There is zero reason to pick them anywhere but 5th, 6th, or 7th in the also-rans. Because right now, Scott Frost has shown he can't beat anybody in his own division, and his own division is pretty crappy. And he has to show it this year. Nebraska belongs at 5th. Whether they're going to do better than that, we're going to see. Maybe it all comes together for our beloved Huskers, and maybe they do well. But I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on this. Where would you have put these teams? Where would you have voted everything? Do you think there's anything skewed here, anything wrong here? I'm interested in hearing your thoughts. Please subscribe, and, it's like I said, it's time to get ready for football season. Go Big Red.